Hello everybody, my name is Shatnos, and welcome to This Week in Mythic Plus. This week's affixes are Fortified, Necrotic, Sanguine, and also Tormented. People will generally, I think, agree this is one of the nastiest weeks that they have. You have that nice combination of Fortified Necrotic already making a lot of trash pulls pretty difficult. And then Sanguine actually adds quite a bit of difficulty to the end of Necrotic trash pulls in particular. So if you don't remember this week from 12 weeks ago when we last had it, it's actually really tough to manage the two incentives that the affixes give you at the end of the pull, right? Necrotic, your tank is wanting to kite, your tank is wanting to get out of there, your tank is wanting to use abilities to keep the mobs off of themselves. But with Sanguine, you are instead trying to, move the mobs in very small and controlled ways, have them be grouped up, and then start moving them right as they're dying, rather than kind of having them spread out as they're not quite yet dying, right at the start, and then running on top of the puddles. You're going to want to kill the mobs from the back of the pack to the front, right? From the farthest away from your tank to the closest to your tank is generally the best way to deal with Sanguine, because that, of course, means the mobs aren't going to run through Sanguine, but that's the worst way to deal with Necrotic, right? Because you want to kill the ones that are about to hit your tank and about to refresh their stacks. So very competing affixes, right? They want you to do the exact opposite things as each other, and it's very easy to do something like Ring of Peace to your tank so that they don't get hit by mobs that'll reset their stacks and kill them, and then that will bring the mobs back into the Sanguine, right? Heal them all the way up to full. Or the opposite, right? Bring a mob out of Sanguine. Oh no, it refreshes your tank stacks and Necrotic. You're going to wipe, right? So it requires you to be really aware of both of those things. And it's not to say that stuff like displacement abilities aren't really valuable this week. They are, but they have to be used really intelligently, making sure that you're not going to kill your group with either of those two affixes. And that can be quite challenging. And then you have, I would say, Fortified Necrotic bosses also get a little bit of a underrated. Certain boss fights, certain boss encounters, if you go into them half mana, no cooldowns because it's a fortified week, right? Like Mana Storms and DOS, for example. This could be one where it sort of grinds you down. The Necrotic adds a lot of healing on your tank. If they start getting a lot of stacks, if they're a tank spec that gets a lot of stacks on boss fights, that can be tricky too. So also worth respecting. In general, I wouldn't blame you if this is a week that you mostly avoided for Mythic Plus, but that's the situation with the keys right there. Before we leave, just a customary, as always, remember that there are certain mobs that trigger on-death affixes that you might be surprised, such as in Plaguefall, the Devoted at the end drop Sanguine, and the Slimes in the first room drop Sanguine, so watch out for that. If you're interested in routes, they're available in the description below. And if you're interested in some more analysis of the dungeons, you can look at my video from 12 weeks ago, where I hopefully did just that. Although at some point, even the videos 12 weeks ago will be videos telling you to look at the videos 12 weeks ago, and we're gonna start getting very recursive in here if 9.2 doesn't come to save us. Which hopefully we'll have PTR up, maybe even by the time you're watching this video. So it could be an exciting time. Could see some rapid video content based on what stuff looks like on PTR. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Good luck in whichever keys you decide to torture yourself with this week, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.